A drug is available as 120 milligrams per 6 mils. So the clue here is we have two quantities, a ratio, that slash meaning per, showing the concentration of the drug, and the keyword available. So that means our have is that set of quantities. The question says what volume of solution is needed to administer 100 milligrams of the drug. Keyword administer, so that means that quantity is what we want to give to the patient. So we draw our box, and as we say, we always start entering the have quantities. So we just enter 120 milligrams, write the unit inside the box, per 6 mils. Remember that this line in the box, it's like saying is a fraction, 120 per slash 6 mils. So then we have to enter our want, and there are two possibilities for our want. Always there will be, and we have to choose the right position. Because the want is 100 milligrams, it must sit on the top, so the milligrams are matching, and they are now milligram and milligram, which means on the bottom the mils will have to match with mils, and our answer, whatever answer we get there, will come out in mils. So let's do some analysis here and some mental calcs. What happened when 120, looking then sidewise, went to 100? It decreased, and in the box we know that decreasing is divided by, increasing is multiplied by. So did that go down to a half? Half of 120 would be 60. No, it didn't actually, it was not halved. So it was divided by another number. So that means this is just a mental calc, a mental estimation. The 6 cannot go down to a half, so it cannot be 3 mils. So our answer has to be close to the 6 mils, something like 4 point something or 5. So let's do the full calculation and see what we get. How do we do that calculation? We need to remember the two diagonals. The main diagonal is the one that has the two numbers. The other diagonal doesn't help us because we don't know what that number is on in the box. So we start with the main diagonal and multiply 6 mils by 100 milligrams and divide by 120. Write this full equation before you start doing the calculations, because now it's all done. All you need to do is basically simplify or get a calculator and do the calcs. So because we did a little estimate and we know our answer has to be more than 3, probably 4 or 5, we can just go to the calculator. We could multiply 6 times 100. I suggest we do that in our heads. 600 divided by 120. If you want to do some more simplifying, look at that. Divide both by 10. 600 goes down to 60. And 120 goes down to 12. So you end up with 60 divided by 12. How many 12s into 60? Or you could halve it again if you wanted. Half of 60 is 30. Half of 12 is 6. How many 6s into 30? 5. So we can say final answer that we have here will be 5. We know the unit has to be mils. 5 mils. Our estimate saying that the answer couldn't be half of 6. It had to be, we had to have more than 3. 5 sounds reasonable. Read the question again. What volume of solution is needed? 5 milliliters.